Caldor Fire is the second largest fire burning in the state. It started 2 weeks ago, but it's now moving toward that area today. So the fire has burned more than 177,000 acres. It is 14% contained so far. A red flag warning is in effect right now, and strong winds could make it easier for those flames to spread and harder for firefighters to gain control.
The fire destroyed buildings at the Sierra at Tahoe ski resort, but fire crews were able to protect other structures, including its famous lodge and general store. Karma Dickerson is there. She starts us off this afternoon.
Sierra at Tahoe still standing this morning, but it was closed for the ski resort. Just 2 hours ago we were here and these hot spots were still actively burning, now just smoldering. And in the light of day, we get a better look at what survived. The ski lifts still here. Many of the trees still green. Nevertheless, there are still some orange flames we can see over there by the rocks. But from what we were able to see, the resort still standing. That seems to be in large part due to some efforts like what we see there. That is their snowmaking machine. Instead, that is pumping water and circulating water towards the buildings of the resort still standing. Firefighters stationed here overnight, keeping an eye on these hot spots, and they had been here over the course of the weekend trying to make sure that a major property like this wasn't lost. Now, as the Caldor Fire continues to move through El Dorado County, we know about 600 buildings have burned. We've laid eyes on some of the homes that have been destroyed. We watched a cabin burn to the ground right before our eyes. We brought you those sights this morning. So still devastating effects of a fire that at one point, at least at one point Sunday, was growing by 2.5 miles a day. And that's up from just a half a mile a day, to give you an idea of just how fast it's moving. We checked in with some firefighters who told us that they were really worried about how conditions could potentially turn tomorrow, or later today I should say, and how that was going to evolve in that firefight. These are firefighters who live in the area, are worried about their own homes, their own livelihoods, but are still doing everything they can to make sure people's properties are safe. Meanwhile, much of the South Lake Tahoe Basin under either an evacuation warning or an order. They're asking people to heed it, because even though we're talking about hundreds of properties lost, they're making sure that no lives are lost. Reporting from El Dorado County, Karma Dickerson, Fox 40 News.
And the fires, of course, raging, continuing to move. Conditions definitely contributing to it.
Conditions certainly have made it very difficult up there. Megan's here now with a look at what's going on up to our north, especially in the Tahoe area.
That's right, Andrew and Maria. Firefighters are now up against elevated fire conditions. New today is a red flag warning issued for many parts of those counties, including El Dorado, where that Caldor Fire is burning. And this is going to be triggered when the humidities drop, wind speeds are predicted to pick up, and those temperatures are hot as well. And those fires are going to be worsening the air quality around the state. This is a look at some of that forecasted quality. You can see that the smoke from the Caldor Fire really going to be impacting that Tahoe Basin, as well as the Dixie Fire. We can't forget about that as well, impacting the air quality near Redding. Now, coming up, we're talking about thunderstorms and potential for rain this afternoon and tomorrow in San Diego. I'll have that when I see you next.